blunts, coffee, and tea. Your cannabis-infused refuge. Coming through with news from the streets, behind the bars, and entertainment. It's nothing you heard before and everything you wanted. Join Loso and his friends as he stimulates your mind with crazy stories and unpopular opinions. It's like a talk show, except we curse a lot. Y'all ain't ready for a Loso podcast.
What's going on? What's going on, world? We're back. It's your boy Cognac Poppy, aka Toto Chief. We're back. I know y'all missed us, probably not, but we got a special episode for y'all today. It is the 420 episode. Happy 420, everybody! Yeah,
yes, sir.
Light up, put your lighters on. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to do right there.
Yo, this nigga high already.
Yo, I'm finally out the director's chair and in the couch, man. I'm glad. I'm handing the reins over to the audio to the boy over there. Proud of him. We got the whole YouTube thing about to jump off for y'all. You're gonna be able to see our sexy faces. Oh shit! I just knocked down the boom filter, whatever the fuck this shit is.
Is it pop filter?
Pop filter. There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So since we gone off for a week, let me check on everybody. G, how you doing today, bro?
I'm doing all right. All
right, man.
Know.
How you feel in the captain's seat up there, man?
I feel great. You got a nice seat here, man.
Yeah, I know, man. Made for bosses like you, bro.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What about you, Nick? What's up with you?
I'm doing all right. You okay over there?
I'm still trying to figure this shit out over here, as you can see.
you was over there sparking up and done knocked your shit over.
Yeah, I done fucked the whole microphone up. Can you hear me now?
We could always hear you.
Yeah,
it's
but
just
can you
all
hear
that
me?
extra
Great.
shit you was doing. Everybody
Listen.
can hear. Anyways, I'm doing great. I had a nice little week off.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Crickets.
So anyway, today is it's more of a freestyle episode. We ain't really we're all smoking here. We're smoking with y'all. It's 420. We're gonna talk about aliens, crazy shit we talking about when you're high. Neek's got some tea. We're gonna talk about weed, and more weed. If you do not like weed, stay anyway. And I'm pretty sure I could convince some of y'all why you need to smoke weed. But with that being said, we're gonna let Neek do her little tea, and then we're gonna get this show popping, right? All right, Neek, go ahead.
All right, another rap favorite from the late 90s and 2000s have now followed DMX to the final resting place. Black Rob, a rapper who was once part of Diddy's Bad Boy roster, has died. Rob reportedly passed away Saturday while hospitalized in Atlanta. This after he was apparently battling with kidney failure for quite some time. P. Diddy took to Instagram after the news, sharing words of remorse and sadness. Black Rob was featured in Diddy's famous Bad Boy for Life track, but Black Rob broke through with his own hit in 2000, the critically acclaimed Whoa, which ended up making it on several music charts, including Billboard Hot 100s and others. So rest in peace to Black Rob, and we all love that song, Whoa. How it go?
Whoa.
Like whoa. I can't remember the word.
Whoa.
Like, that's all you need to like, whoa.
That was that shit.
Yeah, thanks, Bozo. I was struggling.
Rest in peace, Black Rob. Shout out Brooklyn, my hometown, BK.
All right. In 420 News, rapper Jay-Z, who launched Monogram, a premium cannabis brand in partnership with California-based company Calvia in December of 2020, revealed on Monday an ad campaign for his company that's meant to highlight the absurdity of the war on drugs by pointing out that some states are more lax on cousin marriage, cannibalism, or sex with farm animals than they are on marijuana. Billboards of this awareness campaign can be seen in Los Angeles, New York, San Francisco, and Washington, D.C., with messages like weed is a federal crime, even in states where sex with farm animals isn't, or you can marry your first cousin in more states than you can buy recreational weed. Jay-Z said...
Ain't that shit crazy, though?
That is crazy. Let's talk about sex with farm animals, though. what states that is.
Well, come on, we already know what states that is. Continue, carry on.
Oh my God.
Shout out to those states though. We love y'all.
I don't know if the farm animals love them though. Gross. Jay-Z said, I created this campaign to amplify the voices of those who have been penalized for the very same thing that venture capitalists are now prospering from with the emerging legal cannabis market. Jay-Z has been a longtime advocate against the quote unquote war against drugs. To read more about today's tea, follow us on Twitter at Blunts Coffee and Tea. I don't know why I stuttered over tea and tea. So yeah, make sure you check out those articles and read more about Jay-Z's campaign. And all you have to do is follow us on Twitter at Blunts Coffee Tea. And that's all for the tea to y'all today.
All right. Cut her damn mic off because I'm tired of hearing her right now. All right.
Oh, but you right next to me.
All right. Before we get into today's show, as always, we would like to let y'all know if you're looking to do groceries, but you don't want to actually go to the grocery store, Instacart is still with us, still going strong. And if you click on one of our links, whether it's through any of the way you get your podcast or on an actual website, www.bluntscoffeetea.com, and you click on the link, you get $20 off. Thank you. You know, no need to thank me really, but sign up. Make sure you sign up. That's the only way you're going to get it. And as for existing customers, sorry, I can't do anything for y'all right now. But if you know people, spread the word. They get $20 off. You know, it's a win-win. I win, you win, everybody wins. Instacart. With that being said, that out the way, I just want to thank all the supporters, all the people that have reviewed. Thank you so much. Keep spreading the word. Keep sharing the episode clips. Also, follow us on Twitter at Blunts Coffee Tea. The same way that it is spelled everywhere is the same way you can catch all our social media handles, which means Instagram, Blunts Coffee and Tea. Twitter, Blunts Coffee and Tea. I ain't got TikTok, but I'm sure one of them got TikTok. We'll figure that out. I guess we'll eventually get there. YouTube channel is BluntsTube. By the time this episode is done, I'll have a trailer coming up with what we're gonna have in store for you guys. I'm trying to think what else I'm missing. Am I missing anything else, Nick? No, I'm missing some other news. We're gonna have we're gonna have a different prison segment down the road. Because the Star schedule, we can't have them on the same time that everybody else. I get everybody else together. So I've come up with an idea. Well, we both came up with an idea that we're going to just have prison talk. Well, basically stuff that's going on throughout prison and, you know, updating the guys that listen in that don't really know what's going on out here because, you know, their news is limited depending on what news channel they get in prison. You know, they don't really know what's going on as much out there. So, you know, look forward to that. You know, if you got loved ones incarcerated or if you're just trying to understand, you know, the other side of being incarcerated, not everybody, you know, just because everybody's locked up doesn't mean everybody's a bad guy. I want to make sure, you know, make that very clear when I say that. And let me say it again. Not everybody locked up is a bad guy, but there are bad guys in there. I've seen them, seen bad guys. I've seen demons in there. It's something I don't want to, damn, she interrupted me. My train of thought, I was thinking, thanks, Neat. Anyway, so with that being said, follow us, spread the word, and let's get to this show. We took a week off, you know, for a lot of reasons, but mostly so I can get this content ready for you guys. I don't know why you staring at me like that. I'm really trying to like she's over here staring at me because I say no. I'm like, yo, you taking pictures in the wrong, you know, in the wrong section. Anyway, y'all don't need to know all that.
No, they don't. Shut the fuck up. You over here talking shit for no reason.
What you mean? I mean, I'm like just cause I'm not in the director's chair no more.
It doesn't. Yeah, just cause you not in the director's chair no dog. So please try me while you sitting next to me on this couch, please.
Listen. You better watch it. I might forget.
I might fuck up the pop filter again. Look at you.
All right. So let's 420. Where the hell did 420 even came from? You know, I always wonder that. G, do you know the actual 420 story?
Nah, I don't. I think Jamaicans, bro.
Jamaicans? No,
Yeah,
that's not the story.
Rastas. I don't know.
You forget that Nick is Jamaican?
Yeah, but I don't think she's a real Jamaican. She don't smoke.
What do you mean I'm not the real Jamaican?
She don't. You know what I mean? She don't got no dreads and all that.
What? That's a stereotype. I don't think you're a real Puerto Rican. You don't even own a Honda.
I got a Nissan 99.
You don't even have a
Close
Honda
enough.
Civic, my nigga. Are you even Puerto Rican?
I had multiple though.
Oh, I don't see them now. I never seen you once with a Puerto Rican flag or nothing.
Nah.
Never seen you at a Puerto Rican Day parade or nothing.
No, I'm in the hood. I'm in the block.
You're on the block.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm gonna just let them rock. Like, this shit is-
I don't know why he came and tried me. I'm a whole ass Jamaican.
I don't know.
Born and raised.
You probably gotta get her mad.
Yeah.
That true
'Cause you don't
Jamaican
know
come
shit.
out.
You haven't even been to Jamaica.
Nah.
Your idea of what Jamaica is like
Nah.
whatever.
I heard
mainstream
you can't
media
smoke
tells
weed
you.
over there.
No, it's illegal. So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I know a little something though.
What do you know, G? Nothing.
Mm.
Moving on. Loso.
I don't want to be a part of this conversation. I'm just let G dig himself in a deeper hole with this Jamaican shit.
Nah, he's over there smoking. That's fine.
I'm fucking dying. I'm over here. Yo, hold up. I don't know how you guys like to smoke. Gee, I know you like regular blunts, you know, them hood backwoods / fucking whatever you can get your hands on at the gas station type shit.
Yeah, I smoke games.
Yeah, all right, games, backwoods, right? You fuck with backwoods too?
Nah, not backwoods. Too harsh.
It's too hard. I don't even know how that shit really even became a wave, to be honest with you, because like I smoked them shits and I really don't like. I don't like how that shit like feels in my throat. Now, like I prefer cones for my blunts, and my favorite strand of weed is indica, like the one that kind of makes you sleepy. Cause I'm an angry ass motherfucker, and that that seems to. I don't know why you laughing like that.
I'm glad that you admitted that about yourself.
I know. I've been knew that about myself, but the whole thing, like that's why I even smoke weed to begin with, because I don't really have no other vice. Like I don't drink like that. I don't do no other type of drugs. It always has been weed for me, and the reason why it always has been weed is for the simple fact that like it is because of that. How all the different positive side effects, so to speak. Like for example, like I said, the sleepy sativa, that's like the more energy strand. That's the one that gives you like the creativity, and G, when you come up with them crazy ideas and shit, that's most likely you smoking sativa and shit. Like,
All right.
Indica, like a lot of people in the hood don't understand. Like there really is like different types of weed will affect you different types of ways. Like certain strands of indica will get you hornier more than other strands and shit. So that's why a lot of motherfuckers be having all these kids and shit, because you be smoking. And I think Nick, one time you was telling me a story. That's pretty much how you got born.
Oh my God. Why you gonna bring that shit up? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, basically, so on the week that we were off, I went to visit my parents. And my parents live in Massachusetts as well. So caveat, it's legal here. All right. So I went to visit my parents just to see, check in with my folks and everything. Help my mom's out, and I'm in the kitchen, and she goes, "Shanique, look where your father bring here." And so I look over, and it's like a plant she has on the kitchen counter, and I go, is that a wheat plant? She said, "Yeah, your father go get it from him Rasta friend, right?" His little Rasta friend. And now my dad is a whole farmer now, a whole ass farmer growing pot plants. And my mom's so upset about it, because my mom don't smoke or nothing like that. But my dad smokes, and used to a lot, I guess, when they first met. And in the argument about like how this is wrong, so I said to my mom, like, relax, like it's legal in Massachusetts. He can have up to like 10 plants, like as long as that doesn't exceed that, it's gonna be okay. So I was like, don't feel some type of way, Dad. It's okay. He was like, I don't even know what she complain for because she don't know nothing about no weed or what it good for. And she goes, oh, I know what it good for, and that is why end up with babies.
Yep.
And I go, what you mean that's how you ended up with babies? And she said, that's a story for another day. And I'm like, is it me? Is that how I was born? You got mom high.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yo.
So you know how they got crack babies? You was a weed baby.
I guess
You
so.
sure was.
I guess so.
Sure was.
Yo, but it's like, it's so funny because like my parents are like in their 60s and 70s, so this was like the only funny conversation. But yeah, shout out to my dad who's now gonna be a connoisseur of planting plants. And I feel like I sort of got my mom on board because I said to my mom, well, you're not in danger of having any children now, so if anything, it's just gonna make you feel better, Mom. And my mom has like issues with her eyes, and I'm like, oh, it's good for your eyes. And she goes, yeah, me hear about the glaucoma. And then she smells it and she goes, but it's not ready yet.
Yeah, she gonna smoke that shit. They about
No, well, here's the thing. So as G was talking about, like, I don't really smoke or whatever, but in my family, like a lot of the ways like growing up that people consumed weed, like the men mostly smoked, but like the women like drank it like as a tea or for medicinal purposes. So that's sort of the way like my family has used it, or for people that don't smoke, like consuming it that way has been good. To answer your original question about like where the name 420 came from, because y'all niggas never know how to stay on topic because y'all be high as fuck and have short-term memory loss. So we don't walk down this train. So I'm gonna bring us back. So that came from
you were supposed to Google it. What the hell are you talking about?
What you mean I was supposed to... Actually, I knew before I came into the show.
She got it right in her head, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I had it up just in case.
All right, well.
Yeah, you feel stupid now, don't you?
Nah, 'cause you should have read it at the beginning, to be honest with you.
Why should I have read that? That's not fucking news. It's history. Is it the history segment?
It might be. How many? Do you know where 420 came from?
Nope.
All right, thank you, G. Shut your mic off. Hey.
What? But why was that news
She can
though?
take these pictures. What?
Why was that news though?
Listen, because a lot of people don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, but I was asked to give the tea of the day, not the fucking history lesson, because niggas don't know. Anyways, the point is, I do know, and I'm happy to educate y'all about that. So it came about in the 1970s, and basically, this high school students in California used the term like 420 in connection with a plan to search for an abandoned cannabis crop based on a treasure map made by the grower. So basically, they started like getting their little friends together to meet, and the 420 was the time that they were supposed to meet and go look for this crop. So it was like, and I think they first called it 420 Louise or something, and that never stuck, and then it just became 420 was a time to meet, and then it just kind of caught fire after that, and now it's just like the universal term for marijuana.
Yeah, all right, fuck it. That was a really boring history lesson.
Yeah, it was.
I'm afraid that,
That's why it wasn't a fucking tea of the day. There's nothing interesting about it. Other than some kids came up with it. Now, how do adults feel about that? I'm rocking on the 420.
G, shut her mic off real quick.
Why? You're not in charge, Loso.
So basically, some kids made it up.
Yeah, some kids made it up for a way to skip school to go look for some abandoned weed crops made by a treasure map. This is the craziest story ever.
Wow.
Fake news, as Donald Trump would say, fake news. I think this is fake news. I don't
You
think
it's fake news?
I don't think
you should think anything, considering you have not even Googled it.
You know what?
It's on multiple places. That 420
I know this
story.
You a weed baby, so you don't even count. G,
I feel like that makes me an authority.
Hey,
now it's in my system. It's in my blood.
Hey, G, how many weed babies you made?
2.
2. All right. Damn, I should.
2. I got a daughter and a boy.
Yo, you
I'm gonna get in trouble. My daughter's a weed baby. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. You're a weed baby. You're a weed baby.
you supposed to talk the holy shit. You're like, oh my god.
I was like, I was gonna hold back, but I was just like, he just, G just admitted it. I have to.
Yeah,
so,
but
like,
you was about to say some crazy shit like you always do.
Yeah, I definitely was.
Yeah, then you remember you was a whole ass father. Like, let me not.
Yeah, shout out to my daughter. I love her. Anyway, so listen. Nowadays, a lot of people like make weed babies, so it's not a really big deal. One thing like. I be thinking about like a lot of crazy shit depending on what weed I smoke, like, but most of the time it's just like random shit. Like, damn, what would I do with $1 billion? And I'll think of like some crazy shit and be like, yo, I would literally like pay somebody to just let me smack them in the morning. When I'm just like wake up and just be like, on some, just wake up and just smack the shit out of them. And then that's, right before I brush my teeth, I just, I got this guy that I just smacked. And then, I go into this bathroom and it's like a statue of me naked. That's the shower head, right? And so you can guess what part it is.
I'm mad that I like envisioned it and was like,
all y'all right now are envisioning this luxurious. Listen, this is why motherfuckers like me will never ever be rich like that, because you couldn't give me billions of dollars because I have a wild imagination and you're
gonna use it to slap people and make a penis shower.
Yeah, of course, I would donate a lot of money. One thing, I wouldn't keep a lot of it though. Real talk, I would just have enough to travel around the world and pretty much
design crazy ass bathroom products.
Yeah.
This is your grand plan. This is exactly why you don't have money. Dumb shit. Doing nothing useful.
What would you do with $1 billion?
What would I do? First of all, I was college, so we gonna have to pay the student loans off, buy myself, my parents a house.
Gee, what would you do with $1 billion?
In Jamaica.
Boring.
What do you mean? Yeah, I'll be boring and sensible. Sorry, I'm not out here making fucking vagina.
Shit, if I get money,
vagina shaped fucking toilet seats or some shit.
That's actually a good idea.
If I get money, the whole Springfield, Mass is partying. Word up.
You gonna throw a giant party, so you're like
off the rip.
Here we go with this
the Great Gatsby, Great Gatsby of the hood.
And when niggas gather up, people's gonna be shooting, fighting, all that.
This friendly neighborhood Puerto Rican.
This motherfucker throwing a party just to see some drama.
Word up.
The only thing I would do in the hood is just buy apartments of all like my ops family, and so I can kick their asses out and shit. Like, I'm talking about, and I'm not talking about mom. I'm talking about grandma. Like motherfuckers that like can't afford to have their like to lose their place, and I'm like buying the place just to kick them out.
That's like a diabolical plan.
I got a lot of diabolical shit like that.
Oh my god! Don't go down this road. Don't go down this road. I've been your friend for a little bit, and I know some of you diabolical. They don't need to know.
Nah. We don't gotta say all that. But
so you gonna buy up the apartments of the family members of the niggas who are ops, to kick them out.
Absolutely.
The abuelas and everything.
Abuelas, they all gotta go
on the street.
On the street, dogs, the goldfish.
I was like, or you could buy abandoned buildings in the hood and turn them into something.
Why would I want to do something positive? Fuck that.
This nigga just evil.
Basically.
The hood almost killed me. What the hell am I gonna get the hood back for? All they gonna do is fuck shit up. Yo, let's keep it 100.
You see what Nipsey did?
And where's Nipsey?
That's what I'm saying.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace.
There's a lot of haters though in the block.
There's so much hating in the hood. Like, just even for something as simple as a podcast, niggas be like, "Oh, yo, you got a podcast? Fuck your podcast." Like, damn, nigga, I don't even know you. Like, it's like real talk. Like, motherfuckers in the hood hate for no reason. Like, you could be in your own lane, minding your own fucking business, And a motherfucker will hate you because you in your own lane, minding your own fucking business.
Motherfuckers be like, why he over there minding his fucking business? He thinks he's so fucking great.
Yo, no
Fuck
bullshit.
that nigga.
I wish Star was on this episode so he could tell you, but I'm gonna remind him for like the future episode. When there was a time I was walking the yard in prison, as they call it, right? Minding my business. And Star was amongst his, homies. And it was like, yo, who the fuck your boy think he is and shit? And Star's like, what are you talking about? I was like, why he like this motherfucker swear like he tough as hell and shit. He's like, this nigga by himself. He's walking the yard, what is he doing? And everything. That's like, I don't like him. And so he's like, what you don't like about him? I was like, I don't know. I just don't like him. And it really is just like, the motherfucker didn't really have a reason to like me other than the simple fact that I was minding my business and doing my own thing. And some motherfuckers really hate that shit. People hate, people that know how to be individuals. You get what I'm saying? People rather you just dick ride and just, do what they want you to do. And instead of just, being your own person. Some people are just afraid to be their own person. But the whole point is motherfuckers is gonna hate on you no matter what. I've learned that a long time ago. And all you can do is just be you. However you want to be you. If you like to smoke weed, don't listen to what anybody says. Just most of the people, you know that most of the people that complain about marijuana are the people that do cocaine, fuck little kids, and fucking, word up. Like, dude, am I wrong? Like, these are the people that complain about marijuana. These are the people that complain about marijuana, though. Right or wrong? These are the people that do these weird shit. Fuck goats and shit. But these are the same people that complain about marijuana. They drink like a motherfucker, go home, beat their wife, complain about marijuana. When have you heard marijuana doing any of that shit? I'm like, now, mind you, I've seen people do dumb shit on marijuana. But nothing to the point where somebody's dying. It's just either like motherfuckers just make crazy shit. Like one time I was so high, I was like, damn, I want to make a jail hookup. Like now, for those that don't know what that is, that's, jail food that prisoners make with the commissary. Ramen noodles, beef stew kind of thing. So I was trying to emulate that one day. I got so high, I was trying to emulate that in the kitchen, out in the streets. It never tastes the same, by the way.
Never. The cheese is way different.
That sounds like you've done
Some sauces is way different.
Yeah.
The soup is way different.
Now, mind you, on this journey that I went to go get this stuff, you would think that this stuff would be easy to find. It's really not fucking easy to find. Just what he just mentioned right now, the summer sausage. I went to 3 stores just to find a particular summer sausage. I just thought this shit was just all over the place. Then it was the cheese. Now, you just can't have any cheese. This cheese has to be able to mix with the ramen noodles. So
it sounds disgusting.
No, it looked disgusting too, but it tastes banging.
It looks disgusting. Like my favorite thing that Star used to make for me in there was gorilla brains, which was the tuna and the cheese with the noodles. It looks like fucking brains. It
really does though.
Yeah, so that's why it's called gorilla brains. But that was my favorite thing he would make for me. And there's nothing we could do. Like I said, we're in the hood. There's the sirens. Somebody probably got shot again. It's been a crazy year, and a lot of people been smoking probably more than they normally have. I know I have. With the corona shit and lockdown and just people losing jobs and stuff like that. It's getting harder and harder for a lot of people, and I don't think a lot of people understand why people smoke weed or why certain people smoke a lot of it. And it's just like, there's certain times in the days where, man, the kids are yelling and, like, you just got out of work and, like, you about to lose your shit. That's when you smoke. Like, when, you have an anxiety, you can't sleep, but, you want to go to sleep. That's when you smoke.
It's interesting that you brought that up because
it's interesting that you interrupted me when you don't even smoke weed, and I'm trying to explain.
Oh my God! Here we go. Here we go. I was literally gonna add to your point.
All right, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, you're absolutely right. One of the things that they said in COVID-19 and sort of marijuana news is that the selling and the consumption of marijuana has gone up. So places like dispensaries and things like that have been doing well in business ever since COVID-19 because more people are consuming marijuana. And I think it's to your point of like people being stressed out and needing like relief and all that. So that's what I was gonna say.
Listen,
that brought that up for me.
I used to sell dope. It's like, you know, anybody that knows my case and what I, you know, actually got locked up for. One of the things I used to sell drugs, and I seen all different types of people on it. But one thing I could say that a cokehead, dope head, even, you know, somebody that drinks or smokes cigarettes or smokes weed, all have in common, they do it to get away from something, or to numb themselves from a feeling. Sometimes, even with weed, there is such a thing as smoking too much. If you smoke too much to the point where it ruins your day, like you don't do shit all day, like you wasn't productive, that's not good. You get what I'm saying? Because life is short, and like I'm one of those niggas that like almost died twice. So I'm a big believer in like, you know, not wasting a day, and like, you know, smoking all day is like wasting a day. You could die tomorrow. And what was the last thing you did yesterday? Was just smoke your lungs away? Now, mind you, there's some days you just need to just chill and relax. But I feel like, you know, people have been abusing weed, and they're even starting to say that, you know, weed might be giving certain people side effects. Like they're saying that it's starting to lead to autism in kids. And they're saying that there's a study that's showing that, you know, like, you know, women that smoke and everything, and they smoke, like, not even if it's not during pregnancy, the kid can have autism. Now, that's not saying that that's like every like situation, but the point is, you know, we have to like, we can't let this Rona shit, we can't let what's going on in the world really, you know, make us deadheads. Because there's a difference between a pothead and a deadhead. And a deadhead is somebody that just really like, just doesn't give a fuck about life. You get what I'm saying? And just don't want to do shit no more. And I'm like, there was times in my life where I almost became a deadhead, where all I wanted to do was smoke weed. And at one point I was like, what, like a buck 70, like 170 pounds for you. I don't know how to convert that in kilograms. We got Miss London over here.
Why am I Miss London?
I don't know. Jamaicans, don't they do kilograms in Jamaica? Oh, by the way, shout out worldwide, UK. I see y'all listening, friends. I didn't forget about y'all. Russia and the United States, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down south. What's up? My bad for not shouting out everybody. I usually try to get that in every episode. Ohio is VIP state of the month. Shout out to y'all. I don't know, like, man, might have to go to Columbus or something, man, because y'all wilding out there. New York, man, I see you guys. Jersey, as always. Washington, Seattle, I see you guys up there. Cali, what's up? Texas, Florida, we already know how it's due. Pennsylvania, my Philly boys, Aki, assalamu alaikum. I got a whole bunch of, pardon me, got a whole bunch of new Philly listeners from out there. You know, I used to, why are you laughing, man? So funny.
Pardon. Pardon me.
Well, you laughing because I said pardon me?
Say it like that.
Because I'm a gangster and a gentleman, that's why.
Oh, when did you become a gentleman? I missed that the last 12 episodes.
This is the nigga that want to get somebody, pay him just to get smacked.
I know. This is a great gentleman here.
I'm gonna pay him. That's the gentleman. That's the gentleman thing to do.
What about the grandmothers that are getting put out on the street?
Fuck them. They the grandmothers of the ops. We don't care about the ops, right?
Maybe they don't know the child is the ops, yo.
That's their fault. They birthed the motherfuckers, man. I'm a firm believer.
The grandmothers did not birth children. Who? I thought they were the grandmothers of the ops.
DNA,
that means that she didn't have. You don't know how this works.
What do you mean? Everybody with his last name gotta go. That's how it usually goes. But anyway, forget all that because you know we're not doing all this on a podcast. But you know, you can see we're high as hell right now. Except Neek, she didn't get her weed, sugar, and
That's because y'all niggas used up all the sugar. I'm like, yo, what happened to the sugar for my tea? Yo, that shit crazy.
You know what else is crazy?
That's the last time I bring weed sugar to the stew. Y'all motherfuckers talk so much shit. Y'all be rolling y'all blunts and y'all want to consume my weed sugar.
You gotta do a better job of cutting her mic when she starts.
Nah. G, let me rock out. Let me rock out. Because you know when he's ready, he's ready to talk shit about you too, man.
I'm about to get ready.
Nobody can talk. He been talking for 30 minutes about what? What you talking about, my nigga? So, buck, you was a $170. Let me help you get back on track. So you almost was a deadhead. What'd you say?
A deadhead, yeah.
Yeah, you was a $170. So 77 kilograms.
All right, so you do know how to convert it.
I mean, it's math. It's math. Basic math.
No,
that shit used to be in the back of the composition notebooks.
Man, listen, we use pounds and inches out here and shit.
I know, but you wanted to shout out and give respect to universal folks, and
I did. I just said shout out worldwide people.
All right, so I'm giving the worldwide numbers. Why you being disrespectful?
Oh man, God, we're so exhausted.
Why are you sitting next to me?
I can't wait for robot bitches, man. I'm telling you,
they already got robot bitches.
Nah,
you know.
I need the official ones. I want the customizable ones.
What is it? The Koreans or the Japanese have made the sex robot.
I want one. I want one.
Did they?
Yeah, that's a thing. There's prototypes already.
Let me tell you.
God,
I want to tell y'all ladies something. When they master that, y'all hit. Cause y'all been having fun with these dildos and these Tamagotchis and Hitachis.
But y'all had shit too. Y'all had the fake pussies.
Our shit's been whack, man. Our shit's like
they make shit for y'all. They make cock rings and things like that.
Who the fuck uses any of that?
Cock ring is for the guy that their dick can't get up, and they use it so the blood could flow through and gets your shit harder. So
yeah, but they make ones that vibrate too. That adds to the pleasure.
For us. It's just something to help us get up. I don't use it, by the way.
You sound very informed on this shit, man.
Yo, way informed.
Yo, wait a second. You see these fucking rings G's wearing?
Hey, yo, this is...
Gee, where you get these fucking bling bling? Yo, this nigga wearing...
Those are real, by the way.
I know it is. I can tell.
This nigga...
Bitches know diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where he get all this
I
money
don't know.
from.
This nigga fucking... Who's the rapper to be wearing the rings and shit?
This is
nigga
saving
look like
money.
Mr. T in here.
This nigga like a whole rapper.
Yeah, this is saving money. This is right here.
Yeah.
Yo, me and Lowe's, basically, all right, me and Lowe's, we I'm gonna go this way. All right, ready? I'm gonna go this route. Me and Lowe's, we used to work at an agency. And I used to get paid $74 a day, every day. So me and Lowe's used to be out there, trying to do our thing. And yeah, I used to save up money.
Fresh
Lowe's,
out. By the way, fresh out. Say that fresh. We both fresh out of jail.
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Just came out of jail. I just came out of prison.
Yep.
Like, that's why we was even the temp agency. That's how I met this nigga. Was that I met him through the temp agency, but like I had just got out, moved to Massachusetts. I ain't know shit about out here. Anything. Didn't mean to cut you off, G. I just wanted to add to that story. But go ahead. Do your shine, bro. Go ahead.
So fucking so yeah, we was working as the temp agency. I got paid $75. I don't know him because it's different paid. So so they hired me. Basically they bought me from the tape agency, and I was working full part time and all that, straight for the company. And I started saving money and all that, and I got my little bling bling. That's how I got it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what's up. See that you got your first little loot and you wasted it on jewelry.
Yeah. I had to spoil
regular
myself.
Nigga shit.
I had to spoil myself.
You're like, good job, me.
Man, this nigga so weird. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Man. This nigga ain't working the temp agency. I ain't working the temp agency for the longest and shit. This nigga just sell weed. He a weed dealer. He just didn't want to come out and say
Nah,
that.
hell no.
I'm gonna say
hell no.
It's legal. It's legal in this state. You can say
hell no, bro.
No. See, you got it wrong. See, what happened was...
Is it telling if it's legal?
Nah.
I don't think so.
Nah, it's not telling because I'm
What's
not doing
it
it.
The question is, that's not the question. The question I can't even is it telling if it's legal?
Someone's out of comment. Y'all tell us what you think. Is it telling if it's legal?
I don't think so. Me personally, if it's legal,
That's just telling, bro. In my opinion, that's just telling.
I mean, telling is like you offered up information that the individual involved.
Yeah,
did
if I
not
knew you was
offer
gonna
up.
get locked up, I wouldn't have said nothing. I wouldn't have said you was a weed dealer, and that you got it for the low.
You just don't say nothing at all, bro.
But either way, I feel like you had the story wrong. I feel like if he was selling weed, then perhaps the story he told was really what he did with the money that he bought. He bought jewelry. Like, that's what he did at his regular job. And then maybe his weed money is for all the other life things.
This nigga got rapper jewelry.
Yo, this shit look crazy, y'all.
Yo,
like, we
yo,
a distance away from him. I see this shit shining.
That shit hurt my eyes. Don't be saying this shit when the YouTube come on. They see all this bling. You really think these niggas gonna think you got that from a temp agency, my nigga?
Hey, yo, leave a comment.
$74 a day though. Listen to what he says. $74 a day.
This nigga look like...
Yeah, but I got hired with the company.
Yeah.
And I started getting paid $15 an hour.
Okay. For how many hours?
Oh shit! From 7 in the morning to like.
Yo, stop! You gonna convict yourself? You
7 in the morning for like.
You gonna convict yourself?
4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Oh, I wish I could cut your mic, bro. Oh my god, I wish I could cut your mic. You gonna convict yourself?
It's mic. Clean money, bro.
Cut your mic. Too much information going on around here.
You good?
Too much information. Y'all don't need to know all that shit, man. They don't need to know all this shit.
I don't work no more, bro.
Exactly. Y'all gonna see. Wait till y'all see us on video, and you gonna see this bling this motherfucker got, and you gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And like this is crazy, man. And niggas just shaking their head, man. So what I really want to do, like the next 420, is like I want to be able to just call like our fans just randomly and wish them a happy 420, and just be like, "Yo, happy 420, suck my dick," and then hang up, and then call somebody else.
Oh, you prank calls?
No.
Or actual people, you know?
No, just call the fans. It's just like
and say suck my dick and hang up, bro.
Call the fans.
Yeah.
You got fans' numbers?
Nah, but I can hit them up on Messenger. A lot of them.
Okay.
A lot of them comment about the show. Oh, by the way, last episode, they love last episode. They ain't like that. I told you, shut the fuck up. I want to make something very clear. I'm not very disrespectful. I'm a disrespectful motherfucker.
Yeah. I love how you self-corrected.
but I know where to draw a line. And like, me, Neek, G, Star, we have a certain type of relationship, and we talk.
Do we?
Like, I would hope we all have a certain type of relationship where we talk shit, right? And sometimes, like, we're family, so we're a little too comfortable on the mic, and sometimes things will come out that normally we wouldn't really say, if we knew there was an audience of people listening. So I don't want anybody to think that, like, she felt offended, or that like I was saying something, to disrespect her, or that's how I talk to women, because that's not how I talk to women at all. For the most part, unless you piss me off, and then like I'm gonna say something slick, if you come at me on the internet on some stupid shit, like I'm gonna come for your life, like not literally, just I'm gonna make you feel bad about yourself, because it's already happened, people don't understand. You don't have to like every opinion. Neek, G, Star, none of them think like me. They all got their own lives. They all got their own beliefs. They all got their own mindsets. What we all have in common, though, is that we all able to see things from a different perspective than our own, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's lost on the internet and in media and in people in general. People think that that you got to think like them and speak like them and walk like them or believe like them. And that's not how everybody is. Everybody's different. Not all cops are bad. Not all white people are bad. Not all black people are criminals. Not all Latinos are illegal immigrants or rapists. Whatever else dumb shit that is getting said through the media on all sides right now. You're allowed to have your own opinion, but so is the other person. And if you don't like what somebody's got to say, as long as it doesn't legitimately affect you, then you shouldn't worry about it. Because life is just too short for that shit. I learned that. Like, we have to start, learning how to filter things better because it's just getting ridiculous. Like even like family members can't get along no more, G. You get what I'm saying? Like
Word up.
It's just like everybody swears like you gotta think like them. And even like my boys like G Star, Nas, all my boys, like we've gotten in big arguments, but at the end of the day, I always be like, you know what, I get where you coming from. And it is what it is. And we shake on it, it is what it is. That doesn't happen no more. Everybody just thinks that, I'm right, you're wrong, I don't want to hear it. It is what it is. And this shit has just gotten corny, man. I don't even feel like weed helps anymore. Because it's just people don't have the reason to act the way they're acting. Like, we need to, I know with this Rona shit, it's gotten everybody crazy, everybody locked in. But I just want everybody to understand, you're not the only one going through it. You're not. Other people are going through it. So just like the next time you want to say something, right? Or you want to make a comment, or you feel like that person, is offending you, step back and realize the more you pay attention to these things, the more power you give those people. Because everybody's chasing clout nowadays. That's the thing. Like, everybody wants clout. And, clout is the fame, the views, the clicks. It's becoming, like, really a sickness. Where if you don't like somebody's shit, they legit get offended. And, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't feel like there's enough weed in the world to calm certain people down. Like, and that was one of my weed rants for the day. And Neek, what's going on? What you doing over there?
Listening to you rant for 30 minutes about God knows what. Moral of the story is I'm not fucking offended. It's just how we talk to each other. But shout out to everyone who like really out here, go to bat for you, girl, Neek, because they be coming at me out here. Why you laughing for, G? Fucking big pimping over there.
You got people that got your back.
Yeah.
Who the fuck got my back?
No one cares about you, G.
Hell no.
Lozo just went on a 30-minute rant, fucking PSA notice. Because he mad that people was yelling at him. I'm telling people to shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
I really did feel some type of way. I was like, damn, that's how people think I be talking to like women. I don't like, women are the biggest supporter of the show.
Yeah.
Most of the people that listen to this are female, and I don't want to, any woman to think that that's how I be acting. I don't give a fuck how dudes like think but when it comes to the women, the ladies, I'm very conscious on some of the things I say, and I try not to be offensive to all women, whether black, white, yellow, avatar, don't matter. I love them all. The damn siren again. I don't know what the hell is going on. But G, you bought that, what is it, that wax maker presser?
Yeah, that weed press.
What's going on? You never brought me anything.
Oh,
I know you did say last episode you was like, I'm gonna bring you some. This nigga didn't bring shit.
Damn.
This nigga didn't bring shit.
That shit be coming out good, bro.
Nah, but he gets you that cup though. He brought you that cup.
Yeah, I got
got
your
some
little
new
cup.
merch?
You know what I mean?
Man, fuck that cup.
Nigga, you like that cup.
Nah, I really do like that cup.
That shit dope.
But,
All I know is nobody brought me nothing. That shit crazy. This is why people talk shit. Both of y'all ain't shit.
anyway,
Y'all niggas got cups and different shirts
now it's time to
I'm
cut.
like
Nah,
fucking.
cut a mic, G. Cut a mic.
Nah, you can go ahead.
Y'all know that's fucked up.
My bad. I'm gonna get your cup.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna get you a
Thanks,
cup.
G, you a
I
real
got
nigga
you.
for
My
real.
bad.
Fuck that niggas. Fuck that
Anyway.
nigga getting weed press shit. You ain't get shit.
Nah, I gotta get Lil some wax, man. He be asking for it.
Yeah, you do.
He be waiting patiently.
How many episodes has he talked about that shit? You really
I
want
think it
some
was
though?
like 3 episodes.
Yo, I'll remind you, my nigga. I'll remind you. This nigga gonna be like, fuck you. You can't be on the show no more because you don't ever want to bring me no weed wax.
What do you mean? This motherfucker like kept promising. He sent me like 800 pictures of this shit, right? But never brought me any. You know, if I send pictures,
That's some raggedy friend shit, though, G.
I was
Listen.
showing off.
Listen, I made my own moon rocks one time, right? Blunt rocks, right? I went through a lot of trouble to make that shit. Mind you, if you never made moon rocks before, it's a fucking process. I do not recommend it. Leave that shit to the professionals.
Yo, you talked about it on one of our episodes, and what you failed to tell them was how you used a whole bottle of dye on that shit.
Yo, why you guys say that?
That's why he's telling y'all that it's a whole process. It's a whole process, but unlike this
I
motherfucker,
didn't
read
use
the fucking
dye.
instructions
used-
on how to do it.
I use food coloring, and so,
Yeah.
You had me smoke food coloring, bro.
Yeah, they put no, it's a thing though.
That's what I was.
There's food coloring in mash shit. What are you laughing for? You
Apparently,
acting like he poisoned
apparently
you.
we gotta Google everything before we consume it.
What you mean food coloring? How you think they make food different colors? What do you think they use?
Yeah, I know that, but it's for food.
So you eat it, right?
So
So
we smoking it.
Yeah. I don't think it matters. You're still consuming it.
You see, it's still all right. So I bet. What about an
Alright,
edible?
bet.
I don't eat edibles like that.
You don't eat edible?
Nah, cause I feel like I don't get high.
I don't think you're eating the right edible. Nah, I feel like that though too. You gotta know the person that it's gotta be real strong. You gotta get it from a dispensary and get the right amount of milligrams in that shit. But I forgot what I was talking about already.
You was talking about
Food coloring, bro.
how you don't recommend making
yeah. No, I remember now.
moon
now.
rocks.
Yeah,
It's
so
a process.
I made my own moon rocks, and for those that don't know what moon rocks is, it's pretty much keef, the bud, and the oil all mixed together, and to make this beautiful magical
rock.
Yeah, rock. So I made my own, and I called it Blunt Rocks, and I named it after the show, and it was a fucking process. It was a process to make, and it was so it was messy because I didn't use the gloves like the YouTube video said.
But that's what's up. He took pictures.
I took pictures.
He sent it, and he pull up and light up.
Yeah, he knew where I was getting at and shit, right?
Yeah. He trying to save himself early on. Like, let me tell y'all how I went through this 13-hour process to make this fucking moon rock.
And the first thing I said to him, right, was like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna smoke this shit with you, bro." And so I went over there. I asked him when I'm gonna get this wax.
Yo, how long you had the weed press though, but I guess.
Going on a whole month.
Probably a little bit more.
So you've been sending pictures and talking about it every episode, and you haven't brought your friends some fucking wax, yo. You ain't shit, yo.
Nah,
There's
but
always that
mind you-
one friend though,
Mind
right?
you, he was on vacation throwing pictures on the water and shit. 15 outfits.
What you wanted to go on vacation with this nigga? Yo,
This nigga really feels some type of way about
I
that
know.
shit. You know
Yo, this
Yo.
nigga got he went over there with 15 outfits, yo.
yo.
listen.
Says the nigga with fucking 24 carats worth of ring
hold on.
diamonds
I
on his
got this.
head.
I got this. I'm gonna get this nigga right now. Hold on.
All right,
Hold
go ahead.
Hold on.
That's your man.
Yes,
Tag him
I
in.
got it. I got this. Listen, all right. The whole time I was on vacation, this motherfucker's texting me, right? Talking shit every time I post something up on my Facebook. Now my Facebook is my only personal account. Well, that's a lie. I got a new personal Instagram account, but So I would post, my vacation stories like every normal person does late nowadays. But supposedly when Loso does it, it's a problem. Cause I didn't just have him. I had all my niggas plus random people on Facebook that just start popping mad shit like, oh, this motherfucker got his groove back. Somebody's like, oh, that must be stimmy money and shit.
Oh my
First
God.
of all, that was not stimmy money. Child support takes my stimmy money, so that was not stimmy money. But anyway,
Motherfucker was eating good.
I was eating regular food, bro. Just regular good food. That was it. I ate every day.
He was eating regular food someplace else.
Somebody was making it. But so yeah. But you look at this motherfucker, right? This he got diamonds dancing all over the place. His shit look like what's them shits called? The disco balls. You know when that shit is shining against the wall? That's what he's doing to the studio right now with his bling. Not once did I tell El Chapo over here. Like, I ain't say nothing, right? I wasn't on no hating shit, but nigga go on vacation.
Yeah, now he's like, you taking underwater photos and shit. Yeah. Yo, when I saw that, I was like, nigga, you brave. You put your whole phone underwater. I don't care what the motherfuckers say. I'm old school. I'm like, I'm not dipping my phone in no water.
As soon as I seen that picture, I know he was a jailbird. This nigga went in there with the slippers on.
Why were you wearing slippers?
What do you mean?
I'm like, nigga, is you snorkeling under a pool? You wore snorkeling shoes in the pool.
Them shits are water shoes. Right? They made to be to be used underwater.
When you're snorkeling.
Yeah, that's some like
when
river
you gotta
shit.
step on rocks and shit.
Yeah, not in the fucking indoor pool.
Well, it's false advertisement there, my nigga. Well, you want me to tell you? Because it said water shoes. It didn't say water shoes just for rocks. It didn't say water shoes just for river water. It said water shoes. So I didn't think with all this Rona shit, I didn't know like if I wanted my bare foot to be on the bottom of the thing. Plus, we know in pools, motherfuckers pee in that shit. And they do.
Yeah, but that shit's all around you. I know how the water shoes is gonna help you with that.
This shit unbelievable. This shit is the 420 episode. This shit is not.
I would have seen Loso out there. I would have been like, damn, how long you did?
Anyways, why did you even bring that up on the story of like why he has not yet brought you fucking wax?
This guy looked at every vacation story I put up there on social media.
Yo, he wanted you to take him, yo.
This nigga don't. First of all, he don't ever do that. Like he don't ever watch my shit. So, but he watched every one of them shits. I'm like, look at this bastard, because it shows you who sees you.
I screenshot and send it to him. Until I see you.
Yo, y'all look crazy.
The crazy shit is he wasn't the only one. My other boy Nez, he was even worse on some hating shit.
Yo,
he just like, yo, I hope your stupid ass phone like doesn't work no more.
My god,
just want to test that shit down.
How did it work after though? That shit was crazy.
It was great. What you talking about? It's an iPhone. Shout out to Apple. Like the shit works underwater as advertised. If it didn't, I would have sued them because at the end of the day, you told me that this shit can go underwater. I'm gonna take your word for it.
I bet you said that to yourself before you did that shit. Like, this shit don't work after, I'm gonna sue these motherfuckers.
I definitely did say that shit. I was like, yo, I'm gonna sue them. I was like,
I went to take underwater photos with me in my slippers. And now the phone don't work.
Word up. That was a nice picture though. Middle fingers up, fuck the haters. I see you.
Yeah, that was particularly for you.
I was gonna say that for y'all. Yo, you got some hating ass friends.
I was like, yo, these are for my hating ass friends. Fuck them. And I was like,
yeah, some hating ass friends. I feel like my friends are like, okay, girl, live your best life. If I did like posted pictures of me out and shit, that's what they would say to me.
Not guys, especially.
Yeah. Fuck Loso.
I feel like women boost each other up when they see shit like that.
Yeah, but y'all fake anyway. Y'all say that and then go amongst y'all friends and be like, you see that? She fat as hell now. I was like, at least
yo, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, bitches do be like that sometimes.
At least with dudes, they say it up front, straight. Like, at least I knew he was on some hating shit because he wouldn't shut the fuck up about it for the whole time I was on vacation.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. Females do be like that. It takes a while before females can have a relationship with people like who are real genuine and honest like that. Yeah, I feel like it takes years to like find your set.
Like, oh my God, you went on vacation, blah, blah, blah. And then you believe this broke bitch? And
I
and
know,
kids
this
still
bitch
don't
out
love
here
her?
spending her steamy money acting like she the shit and
Yeah, see,
whatnot.
that's females. That's females all day.
So irresponsible. What's she doing with her kids? Where her kids at?
Y'all got some nerve when y'all say that shit. Like, y'all parents of the fucking year. I was like,
Yo.
yo, I know so many parents that couldn't wait for their kids to go back to school when this Rona shit was going on. Y'all should stop letting these dumbass motherfuckers bust in y'all.
Oh my
Y'all can't
God.
take
Here goes
kids.
Lil on one of his fucking rants.
Cause, man, I can't, nothing grinds my gears. Nothing grinds my
gears.
Remember that from Family Guy?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
grinds
yeah.
my gears?
I said, you know what grinds my gears is when motherfuckers get mad that they have kids and shit, badass kids, when all they had to do was wear a fucking condom. That's it. That's all you had to do is wear a condom, and you wouldn't even have to worry about that. Or, you do the A word that, a lot of people don't like saying and shit.
Nah, Plan B.
On this plan B. They need a plan F, too.
Plan B, yeah, but Plan B is only for a certain window of time.
You gotta do it fast, brother.
Yeah, motherfuckers need to know.
You gotta do it fast. You better have that money too, cause it's not cheap.
You gotta be able to get that $50 over the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's cheap, man, compared to how much a fucking kid costs.
I don't know if that's what it costs now, but when it first was a thing, like you could get it over the counter for $50.
Who takes the plan B though?
The girl.
Oh, the girl?
Yeah, but she gotta do it fast, bro. I
Yeah,
mean,
doing like 48 hours or something like that.
So what if I have a taker beforehand? Like, here, take this pill, bitch. And
No, you're not supposed to take it beforehand.
Oh, so she gotta take it out.
It's called Plan B. It means that if Plan A, like your condom break, that's how this is supposed to go. Not that you plan to have unprotected sex and then take Plan B. You're supposed to do it's Plan B if your first contraceptive has failed, which is usually in the case of a broken condom. Like you doing what you're supposed to do, that shit break, and then it's like, uh-oh, and then you're like, that's
Bitch, let's
cool.
go.
We gotta go get some Plan B.
Yeah.
That's how that works. That's why that was made.
So basically, I gotta get that shit, right?
I mean, if she don't got the money.
Yeah, it's you the one getting it.
She don't got the money.
I'm gonna buy it. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
I mean, niggas should, but like, you know how some niggas are.
So the dude,
I'm
for
buying
me,
it.
the dude is a responsibility to buy it.
Absolutely, I'm 1000% agree with that.
Word
I
up.
think it is the man's responsibility to buy Plan B because it's really for our sakes more than anything. Because I do not want to get stuck with no.
Yeah. So that's the case in which Plan B
Situation.
comes into hand.
Yeah, don't trust her buying it. No, you do it ASAP.
Nah, that shit already happened to me before, but we're not even gonna get into that shit.
No story time.
Hashtag trauma.
No story time today. Fuck that shit. This is the weed episode. Only positive thoughts.
Positive thoughts for 420.
Yeah, positive thoughts for 420, man. Yo, I'm about to eat like a motherfucker. Yo, this is Loso's Christmas right here. It's 420. So, for fans, for future references, if you ever want to do something nice for me and shit, do it on 420. And just give me weed. That's it. I'm the happiest man in the world. But I think there was one other thing I wanted to mention. Oh, weed soda. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Did you hear about that, G? They got weed soda now.
Nah, I
Actually,
ain't
in
never heard
marijuana
about
news,
that.
they've been talking about like soda and beverages are going to be the next like big wave for weed consumption, and that it might outdo actual smoking.
I believe it because there's a lot of people that don't really like to smoke weed, but like to
exactly.
eat it. And
Look at me looking at G's back of his neck. Exactly.
Yeah, like Neek likes to drink it. So then, you basically that shit could probably replace alcohol down the road. Cause think about it, like if they could put it in a drink form, right, and make it cheap enough, right, then what would you need to drink alcohol for?
I mean, alcohol is like a whole different drug, though. I feel like people who are on alcohol don't.
They're not there.
Yeah, like I don't know how to explain it to you, but the fact that alcohol is legal over weed is just bullshit in itself. That's bullshit. Cause literally you do fucked up shit. on alcohol and actually don't remember it, and none of that shit. Like, there's just, I've seen more people, and you know, I went to college, so I've seen people do dumb shit. Like, I seen a whole bitch climb a tree while drunk, fall asleep in it, fall out, and bust up her face.
I don't know what alcohol that make people do shit like that. I drink some Henny, and I just get like happy and fucking.
That's because they overconsume it.
Yeah, but I overconsume. I drank a whole bottle. I'm a lightweight, by the way. I don't really drink. I drank a whole eighth bottle of Henny.
Alcohol has like so many like shit that happens to your brain. Also, it dehydrates you. It can cause.
So does weed. You get the only cotton mouth, man. I be waking up, especially after a weed coma. You be like,
Yup, hell yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't make you like throw up bile though.
Yeah, I don't drink at all.
That's what happens when you get like alcohol poisoning. You can also get poisoned by it. I'm sure if you had like 8 blunts, you're not gonna get poisoned by it.
All you do is pass out, like, and you sleep. The only bad side effect weed has, and I've been noticing this lately, is if you smoke weed for a long time, especially these new strands, a lot of people are starting to get withdrawals from it. And what happens is you don't get like a dope withdrawal or cocaine, but what happens is you lose appetite for that day. And like, you know, and you're just real moody. And like sometimes some people even said like they get the chills. But it lasts about a day or two. I thought it was always bullshit until I got off of weed for a few days and I noticed the side effects from it. Like the first couple of days I didn't have an appetite. And then but that's after like heavy like consumption. Did that ever happen to you, G?
Hell yeah.
See?
I did.
Like,
oh yeah. I smoke a lot of exotic, bro.
So like especially like the stronger the strand and the longer you smoke it, then you know, just like with anything, your body just gets used to it. If your body gets used to you drinking coffee at 6 o'clock in the morning every fucking day, and you miss 3 days without drinking coffee.
But coffee is even a stronger withdrawal.
Yeah.
Even coffee is actually labeled as a drug.
Yeah. Because of the caffeine in it. Mm-hmm. But
and how your body reacts when you wean off of it, and also the side effects of drinking too much coffee. There's actually a lot of things that we consume that even sugar is like that. If you consume too much sugar, I've had a sugar high before, and it is not good crashing down from that shit. That is the actual thing, and I will tell you feel fucking sick.
But like that whole like that weed withdrawal shit, that's the worst for me, man. Because it's just like you be the most moodiest motherfucker, and that's why like I'm very cautious to date chicks that smoke weed. As fucked up as it sounds, I feel like one of us can't like smoke weed because I just feel like when both smoke weed and both are out of weed, you're guaranteed to kill each other.
Oh my god, bro.
Spoke to G's soul. What's the story?
This nigga
G?
just walked into my fucking life.
Oh my god.
I've dated a lot of chicks like that smoke weed, so I know what I'm talking about, right? Or the worst, if you date like hood chicks that smoke weed, now you gotta watch these bitches like stealing your shit. And I remember this one chick, right? Like I used to like back in the day when I used to hustle and shit, I used to stay like having ounces of exotic, right? And so I was just, you know, giving it to my boys, everybody. And I would always have like this one like next to my dresser. And it was like every different bud I had a bag of different bud in there, right? So long story short, I would go in the bag every now and then. I started noticing like, damn, why is this bag looking more and more stiff? And then like, you know, one day I had to go, I forgot what the fuck I went in her purse for, but I went in there for a reason. And I found like a whole bag of weed in there and shit. And it looked just like my weed. And so I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? So I confronted her about it, and she's just like, yeah, well, you got all this weed, and, you know, I figured since, you know, we're in a relationship, you didn't mind. I'm like, bitch, you didn't even ask me. I was like, that's exactly how quick a relationship ends. A relationship ends that fast, you know, because it's still weed. I'd rather you steal money from me than my weed at that point. But, it's not, like, I just don't, like, I don't feel like it's good when it may seem like it's fun at the first date somebody that smokes weed, and like, cause you smoke it. But if y'all both two like big potheads and shit, and y'all both out of weed, it's best that you just go away for a while. Find a hobby.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Nah, for real. Like, when it comes up and y'all down to y'all last blunt, right? My best advice is that just do a puzzle together.
Do a puzzle together.
Yeah, that puzzle's not gonna be completed, bro.
Something. Matter of fact, y'all just gotta be awake.
This is your relationship advice. Let's just do a puzzle together.
Nah, I'm gonna give it to y'all straight. I'm gonna be honest with you. The best thing, honestly, to do is to give yourself 24 hours away from each other. I mean, obviously, that means you should sleep on the couch or wherever. Like when y'all ain't got weed, just wait 24 hours. And then y'all can come back together the next day and shit.
So none of y'all can afford to buy more. Let's talk about the larger problem here.
What do you mean? Motherfuckers got bills with millennials. Like, you think you got money to afford? You know how much weed costs?
Yeah.
All right, well, this shit, some people run out.
But it's just like, why ain't y'all taking turns? Like, you buy the weed for now, you buy the weed next time. I feel like y'all just buying.
That's for me, my girl, dude. We go straight half for everything. She always got her bash. I got my bash. I roll one now. She roll one later,
Yeah, but see, here's the problem with situations like that, right? Because you always got one that smokes more than the other. And so, therefore,
Wait, but are you smoking from her batch or are you smoking from your own batch?
Mine's
yeah, but what happens when
I
yours
roll
is
one,
not?
and then she roll one, and then I roll one, then she roll one.
Also, you share.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is that he'll share the one blunt between the two of them, and then she'll roll the other one. That right?
Yep.
Okay,
Just
that's
like
different. Then you're smoking the same. Unless G is going back behind her back and rolling some without her.
Nah, so what I do is I roll one, she roll another one, and then when we done smoking that, I roll another one.
All right, so let me ask you a question. When you have to go to work, she doesn't smoke?
Nah, she smoke.
All right. She goes to work. You not gonna smoke?
I smoke.
All right. So
and then
you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So,
I thought y'all was just it was like a rule that we only smoke the blunts together.
Nah. She smoke anytime she wants. I smoke anytime I want.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you know Neek really doesn't smoke marijuana or consume it, because she doesn't understand these types of dilemmas and situations, because if she would understand that one of these two in a relationship is smoking more than they're supposed to, which is most likely G.
I was just trying to get to the bottom of the story.
Anyways, so
because y'all niggas don't know how to tell stories. I don't know why you this is why he doesn't smoke. This is why we don't need us to smoke. Shut the fuck up. Why am I here? You know why I'm here? Because nobody wants to hear you dickheads talk for 30 minutes about fucking nothing. Okay? I really was trying to hear what the story was. This is called a fact finding. That's how we get to the bottom of a story when it don't make no fucking sense.
This nigga's dying over there.
You gonna be alright? Whose weed is he smoking today? Is that yours or his own?
Mine.
Oh, okay.
That's his own
From
shit.
your own stash or your girl's stash?
My stash.
Your wifey's stash.
My girl got a nice little decent bag. Her bag is bigger than mine because I be killing mine.
Okay.
So do you smoke hers when you're done?
Yeah, when mine's done, yeah.
That shit crazy. I'd have been fuck out of here, nigga.
And then we go buy more.
I hate when women say that. You gotta let that nigga smoke your weed too.
I mean, I guess that nigga doing what he's supposed to do.
Cause let's not act like women don't give up the weed ASAP and shit. They think you know what's funny? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna get myself in trouble as it is.
Why? Go ahead. You started.
Nah, I'm already getting dirty looks over here.
I'm trying to figure out what you about to talk about.
I forgot. I lost the train of thought. That's the only thing about weed, man. That's a motherfucker. Is that short-term memory shit.
Right. I stopped myself.
Loso, you smoke weed when you in jail?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah?
Listen, I never missed a 420. Other than when I was in the hole in solitary confinement, it was the only time I missed the 420. Now, just so you guys know, the average way, marijuana gets in here is not very an ideal way. So you brought up a good thing. So G, hit that flashback button. I'm about to take y'all to a little down memory lane. It is the second button. Fucking audio guy, man. There we go. And my sound is back.
Memory lane.
You gotta cut her mic off.
Yo, you can cut all you want, but what Loso's forgetting is that his mic is next to my mic. So all I gotta do is come over here.
Shit.
Memory lane.
Nah,
Memory lane.
Get off of my mic. Damn. About to be fired.
That's why G hasn't cut the mic, because he know I will just get that mic.
Anyway, so let's get to this story. So anyway, well, I found out how I'm a pothead. So even in jail, I was trying to figure out how to smoke, right? And so when I first got into prison, I didn't really know how to move. Like, I never been locked up before, so it was a lot of trial and errors and things, and it was a lot of eye-opening things that I'd never seen before. And one of the craziest things I seen was one of the ways weed gets transferred, in prison. I'm not gonna, say the actual ways and everything, because I know there's videos and all this shit on this, but I'm not gonna be the one be telling about the shit. I'm just gonna say the end result. And there was a lot of doo-doo all over the place. And, when it's time to hide weed, and there's only one place you can really hide in the jail. And it's not the most savory place, and that's up your ass. And, so, they did a raid, right? And a raid is when they check all the cells and, they check for contraband, drugs, and stuff like that, right? So there was this guy got nervous, and they was about to hit his cell. Now my cell was already hit, so what that means is they already checked my cell, everything was good. They had locked me in. So the guy was like, I don't know what to do. I need you to do me a favor, Lo. So hold this, and he slides it under the thing, under the door, and it smelled like straight shit. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, what the heck is this? And it still had little pieces of doodoo in it and shit.
Oh yeah, that was riggedy raw.
And so I'm like, yo, I should have said a warning. This is gonna be kind of graphic and everything. But so I look at it and I'm just like, I kick it back out the cell and I'm like, yo, I don't want this shit, man. What the fuck you? He's like, yo, you bugging. So he kicks it again, and he's like, trust me, you want that. And so then
you're like, no.
I said, yeah, I definitely was. I was like, I don't want that shit.
I literally don't want that shit.
I was gonna get ready to kick it again, and this Muslim dude I was in, he was like, hold up 1 second, fam. Let me look at that. And so he looks down, he's like, oh shit, I think that's weed. I'm like, what? And so he picks it up, bare hands and everything, and examines it closely, and he's like, yeah, it's weed. But I gotta put it in the sink. We gotta wash it off. So he throws it in the sink, right? And so I'm watching him, and it had blood and everything on it. And so I'm just like,
yeah, that's crazy.
So, yo, this is some real shit. So I look at the Muslim dude. Mind you, I was 20 something at the time. I look at him, I'm like, why does it got blood on it? And why does it do, where the hell he had it, in the toilet? He's like, nah, bro. He had that shit in his ass. I'm like, what? And I was like, and mind you, now what was in there was 2 grams of weed and a small lighter. That was like the size of a small dick. And so, and tobacco. There was tobacco in there. Because in the facility we in, they don't have tobacco. So there was tobacco in there. So all this was up this guy's ass, by the way.
He probably smokes a lot of drugs, though.
No, that's the thing. It was he wasn't a mule. That's why it was so much blood on there. Because the whole point was he was trying to hurry up and stuff that shit up there, but he couldn't. So he kicks it into my cell.
Oh, he hurt himself.
So Now it took a couple of days because a couple of contraband was found in other cells and everything. So long story short, he links up with me in the yard and he's like, "Yo, fam, you still got that, right?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." And so I've already smoked like 3 like motherfucking joints already before I even went to the yard. I'm high. He knows I'm high, and he's like, "Well, I hope you didn't smoke all of it, cause like that was my shit." I was like, "Nah." I was like, "But let me ask you something." I was like, "Were you the one that had that?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I was like, I leaned in closer. I was like, "So you stuck that shit up your ass?" And he's like, "Yeah, I couldn't fit it all." I was like, "Thank God, because if you was able to fit all that, I would have questioned you, bro." Yo, there was this man. I don't even want to say, but this is not 420 related. But since we already on this subject, I know a motherfucker that was able to hide a whole cell phone up his ass.
That's nuts, bro.
What kind of cell phone? Was it a flip phone? A regular light?
It was a small Nokia shit.
I was about to say, was it a Nokia? Yo, but them shits was thick as hell, though.
No. It wasn't the old ones. Relax. I don't know why you got so excited about that. But no.
I was amazed.
Like, no, it was one of them little candy bar looking phones. I just said Nokia because it just reminded me of I'm Puerto Rican. We just brand everything just one thing. Like all cereal is Rice Krispie or cornflakes.
I thought it was cornflakes.
Yeah, everything is considered cornflakes. Or and everything's a Nintendo. It don't matter if you got the PlayStation 6. Your grandmother will call that shit a Nintendo. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, G?
Yeah.
So I am wrong?
We've already established that G is not actually Puerto Rican.
No.
Don't look to him for answers. I'm from the islands. I know what you mean, though.
Whatever. You from London?
I'm not from London. I have family that live there.
Same shit. Jamaica.
No, it's not.
London, it's all the same shit, ain't it? One way or another. Y'all all related.
Hey, yo, peak game though, right?
What's up?
I was locked up with these 2 white boys.
Okay.
They got hit because they had a lab. They were doing meth.
Mm-hmm.
They had a meth lab, and
Alright.
they was geeked the fuck out, bro. So I'm in there in the holding cell, and they both, they're on co-defendants. So they sitting there, they chilling, and then they can't wait to go to population. Basically, they don't got no bail. So we ready to go to the paddy wagon to go to the jail, and I'm looking at them because they kept on talking about, "Yo, you ready? You ready? You just get right. Let's get right." So I'm like, damn, they got something. So they put me right like across from them that I could see him, but not that much. So when I see him over there, he's pissing in a cup so they could drink it.
Ew.
Because they got so much meth in the system that when he peed, it's still meth inside. So they still, getting high.
What?
So I guess the CEO seen it or somebody snitched, I don't know. But when I woke up, they took him, and then when we woke up the next day, I asked them, "Yo, what happened?" And they were like, "Yo, the CEO caught him drinking piss, bro." I'm like, "Oh my God, bro, that's nasty." So they have no limit, bro. Like basically, it's no limit to get high in jail. People will do anything to get high. That's nasty, though.
Thank you for that public service announcement.
Yeah.
And with that being said, Nick, do you have anything else to conclude, wrap this shit up? Because I'm trying to, get high. That's a no. All right, wrap this shit up. I got this big ass blunt waiting for me and shit. But before we go, as always, make sure you follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, Blunts Coffee and Tea, or you can go to our website www.bluntscoffeeandtea.com to donate or just to check out sites. Keep spreading the love. Keep listening. We love y'all. Happy 420. Happy 420. Everybody say, come on, let's go.
Happy 420.
Smoke. Make sure you smoke. Smoke for me. Smoke for your loved
Smoke up.
ones.
Smoke your weed. Smoke the girl weed. Smoke everybody's weed.
Yeah, smoke anybody's weed, you know, but what you don't do is just don't smoke a stranger's weed, because nowadays you never know what's in the blunt. Anyway, I'm out.
Once again, thanks for listening and vibing with Blunts, Coffee, and Tea, a Loso podcast. Go ahead and make sure to subscribe and visit www.bluntscoffeetea.com with no and to download all the episodes and to follow Loso and the crew on social media. You can catch us every Friday morning, and for our brothers and sisters behind bars, it'll take a little longer, but we'll be here on JPay every other Friday. And for our loyal listeners with a lot of opinions and suggestions for the show, make sure you email us at suggestions@bluntscoffeetea.com. Bye, y'all.